still have a lot to do today. It's been a very busy show already, and it's going to continue to be a busy show the rest of the way. We got a lot to do. Max in Long Branch, what's up, Max?
Yeah, what's going on, Mike? Everybody's calling, of course, this whole thing. The Giants are noted usually to have class. A couple of callers ago asked you, is this rectifiable? You know what? After hearing Mara's quotes now, and you see how the coach maybe he's trying to cover himself the way he says it, but he's not in a connect with Mara either the way he says things. A couple of weeks ago you mentioned they won't fire him unless it gets toxic. Nobody could have saw this coming. This is as toxic as it comes. Mara has the ability to let Reese and McAdoo go right now. I mean right now. Put Spags in. I know it's not the best case. The defense hasn't been great. Give Eli his job. Let him go out the way Jeter went out. Let him play his last 5 games. They'll get their draft pick, and everybody saves face. Why can't they do that? Looking to rectify it, I think it makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, but the only thing is you just benched them. You already broke a streak. I mean, so you already did that.
I'm talking this week you play them.
Oh, I don't think they'll do that. Now,
let's get it done. Why wait?
I don't think they would be. I can't see them doing that in the middle of a week. I don't think they'll do that. The only way I could see is if they thought that if something really bad happened in Oakland, they got beat, 40-0, and Geno was terrible, it would be hard for Mac to go back to that stadium next week. It really would. I mean, they'd be crazy. Maybe something like that could happen if they were that embarrassing or something. But other than that, I don't see that happening. I don't think he wants to change coaches here. But he didn't, listen, he didn't say no. When I change coaches, you can tell, first of all, that he's a little overwhelmed here by what happened. Maybe he also is having second thoughts about how he did this because he sounded a little regretful, John Mara. And when asked if McAdoo was safe for the rest of the year, there are no guarantees in life. That's a pretty nasty answer. I mean, that's a surly answer for John. That is. That's not a typical Mara answer. You could tell he's getting mad when he said that's complete blank. And, you know what it was when he was asked if we would never do that about tanking. Now, you can draw in all the conclusions. They want to lose these games, and that's why they took Eli Manning out. I mean, yes, people are going to say that. I understand that. It makes it easier for them to lose the games by playing playing quarterbacks who are not as accomplished and also haven't played at all, like the rookie has. And Geno hasn't played really in 2 years. I mean, you remember Geno Smith hasn't played in 2 years. I mean, he's thrown like 30 passes in 2 years. So, I mean, he hasn't played either. So, the idea of wanting to see Geno Smith, I don't get. The idea of wanting to see Webb, I understand. He also said, there's probably a better way to do this. Tell me what it was. Tell me what it is. So, in other words, we didn't have the answers. Well, it's a move that should have been made, first of all. You had 5 weeks to go. You could have jettisoned them at the end of the year. You didn't have to do this to a streak. You didn't have to ruin it here. After all these years, he's given you so much. You needed to give him something back. The Giants made a terrible move here for no good reason. To play Geno Smith this week? I mean, come on. They should have used their heads a little better than they did. Here's the Mink Man.